everybody. Welcome to stream today. I want to apologize to start off with that we are running a little late. We're running a bit behind, ended up oversleeping a bit. And I'll explain that here in a minute. But first we gotta adjust the audio just a smidge. Doesn't have to go super smidge, but we gotta adjust the audio just a smidge. Alright, well, first off, hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. And welcome to Dot Hack GU. We're doing the last recode version on Steam because the more up-to-date version. I was playing. It's kind of in a weird boat here with this. Everybody voted for this on Twitter, and I'm going to be doing the entire thing, well, volumes 1 through 4, for the next for the Thursdays and Fridays until it's done. That's what we're doing. This is also my first time through GU, so it'll be kind of interesting. Now, the other thing with this is I took the time. It's one of the reasons that we're kind of late. I took the time and watched Dot Hack Roots, so that way I could get a better kind of understanding of what's kind of going on here. My friend actually recommended me watch that before we do this, so I actually sat down and gave it a good watch. So I kind of have a slight understanding of at least some of the characters and kind of the idea of what's going on. But we'll end up, we're going to start going through this. We're going to go through it until it's done on Thursdays and Fridays, like I said. And then, that we will see. So, let's get started with, there we go. The controller wasn't cooperating. Let's start with Dot. They literally just have a cheat mode. Is it a cheat mode if it's something they put in the game? But no, we're gonna play this fair. Let's go. Normal mode. Well, this is the opening. Yeah, sorry, but I always skip the openings. Usually the openings contain spoilers. So, usually the anime openings anyway, so I tend to skip them. If I skip an important cutscene, then, sure, everybody will let me know. Hello, Haseo.
うわあ。おーい。おい、そこのマルチウェポン。お前だよ、お前。なあ、もしかしてプレイするの今日が初めて？
うん。さっきインストールしたばっかりで。
では、セツラでよければいろいろ教えるでござるよ。
え？
お主も早く一人前になりたいであろう？そうであろう？
黙って頼っときなって。損はさせないからさ。
ああ。
されば決まりでござるな。では、メンバーアドレスを渡すでござるよ。
メンバーアドレスとはザ・ワールドの中でだけ使えるショートメールのアドレスのことだ。ショートメールを使えばお互いがザ・ワールドでプレイしている限り瞬時にメッセージを送り合うことができる。
ちなみにザ・ワールドでは メンバーアドレスを持っている相手しかパーティーに誘うことができぬ。
Okay.
それじゃメニューを開いてみようか。
Where is party? There it is.
ここに表示されているのはお主がメンバ
List
ー
of
ア
all
ドレス
people
を
who
狙
have
っ
a
て
member address. Okay.
オーケー。じゃ一緒に。
説がお主の刃になる。
よし。
Okay, great. Now your party is complete. Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
さて、前置きはこのくらいに
Enough
し
of the
て
formalities. Should we go on your first adventure? Enter the save shop before going on an adventure. Talk to the save shop clerk and choose save from the menu to save progress in the game. Before we do that, okay, that's actually customized. So that's an old running cycle that's gonna take a minute to get used to. What's up with you? You noob. Hello, nice to meet you. The thing I love about online games is getting to meet all sorts of people. Okay. What about you, Nova? Hey there, nice to meet you. Are you going on an adventure now? The old PS2 style movement, that's gonna take a minute to get reused to. Well there, you a noob. These days there have been PKers who only go after noobs, so be after your guard. I mean, like, these two fine folks that are probably going to fucking stab me in the back. Unlikely, but... After the preparation is complete, use the Chaos Gate to go on an adventure. Alrighty. Transporter called the Chaos Gate. Players can use this to travel from Root Town to other locations. Choose the war menu. In the world, all locations except Root Town's fields and dungeons are called areas.
エリアへは
You can warp to these areas by combining 3 words with the Chaos Gate. These words determine the type of area, monster strength, and so on. Alright, let's try out word selection. Choose area word from the menu. Okay. This is where you input the words. Thing at the top is the word plate. You combine the 3 words here in order to create the area where you want to go. The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words. You can get more words by getting information from players, emails, and forums, which means we're going to have to take our time, gather a bit of information. Okay, why don't you give it a try? Let's start with the first word. Courageous, engaging, daydream. Now you can go to your first area. Okay, oh yeah, I almost forgot. See the mark to the left of the area world? That's a server symbol. It indicates the server you're currently in. Right now it's showing triangle for Delta. As you can see, we're all on the Delta server. If it's a different server, you'll go to another area even with the same area word. Pay attention to the server symbol when invited to an area by a friend. If you want to know more, just check out some of the forums. Alright, so we're off to Courageous, Engaging, Daydream. Okay.
さてとここがフィール
So
ド
we've
だ
all been transported to a
で
field.
はマップを開いて
Open
フィール
your
ドの
map
構
and take a
成を
look
見
at
て
the
みるで
layout.
ござる。
Yeah, I said that and I go to hit it and it's just like,
これが全体マップだ
this is the area map. Okay.
この画面では
Use the screen to check current position, mission info, and any other information you may
クリ
need.
アレポートなんか
First, let's go ahead and take a look at what our mission is. Go ahead and press A.
ここに表示されている
This
の
is
が
our mission.
ミッション
Collect the number of symbol fragments required for this area.
ミッションっていうのはエリアの達成目標
Missions are basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the area.
うんうん
Looks like this is a collection mission.
収集系だな
証のかけらと
So
いうアイ
let's
テムを
collect 3 symbol
一つ集め
fragments and make our way
中心点
to
へ
the
到
Beast
達す
Temple.
ればクリア。
証のかけらは
The
祭壇
symbol
に置いてある
fragments are found in
宝箱
treasure
の中
chests
に
or
入って
found,
る
are in treasure chests or found on the altars.
祭壇はモンスターが守
The
ってる
altars
か
are
ら
protected by monsters, so the only option is to
う
open the
まく宝箱を
open
開け
treasure
るか
without being seen,
モンスターを
or
倒して
defeat the monsters
宝
first,
箱
then
を
open the
開ける
treasure.
か
これが祭壇アイコンでござる。
These are the altar icons.
まずは
I
このアイコン
I
を目
suggest we
指し
first head to
宝
each of
箱を
these
開けて
icons
回
and
るのが
open
よろ
treasure
しかろ
chests.
う。
でこのアイコンが獣人伝アイコン
Now, this is the icon for the Beast Temple.
最終目的はここ
which
に
is our
到
final
達することになる
destination.
さて、ミッションも確認したところで、
Okay, now that
そろ
we've
そろ
confirmed
迷
where
う
our
か
mission is, let's be on our way.
なちょっと待ったアスターもう一個忘
Oh
れ
yeah,
てた
Pasta, you forgot one more thing. Use this transporter to return to town after completing the area's mission. It's also got a healing function called Platform Rest, which you can use once in the area. Use it when you're low on HP and SP.
さて今度こそ行こうぜ
Okay, this time let's really get going. You're not sure where the Beast Temples or the altars are. Just press the back to check the map. Now, infield is nowhere near as bad. That's
お早速祭壇発見だな
nice. We found an altar already. Once the battle begins, the battle area spreads out like this. The battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, so it's virtually impossible for anyone to escape.
唯一、逃げ無理玉という特殊なアイテムがあれば
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called the smoke screen.
今は俺もアスタも持ってないんで脱出
Asa and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out.
結構うまいじゃん
Hey, you're not too bad.
思ったより簡
Not
単
so
でござる
difficult, huh?
うまいうまいその調子
Yeah, keep it up.
キリンがまこんなもんかな
Sometimes treasure chests on top of the altars will contain symbol fragments needed to open the Beast Temple. Remember to search the treasure chest after defeating monsters around the altars. And then complete the... Yeah, okay, I get the gist of it. We did 3 key pieces in order to open the chest. It's RPG Logic 101.
おまたさ
Alright, we found another altar. Okay.
次はスキル攻撃について教え
Teach
て
you
やる
about using skills to attack.
さっき教えた通常攻撃や連続攻撃は
The regular and combo attacks are simply normal attacks.
スキル攻撃って
Skills enable you to do much more damage to your
強
enemies.
力なダメージを敵に
Let's see, wide open the menu. Skill trigger for a shortcut. For performing skills, press right button to open the skill trigger menu.
よし
Alright.
今表示さ
What
れて
you
い
see
る
here is the skill
の
trigger
スキル
menu.
トリガーメニューパネルが4枚
See the 4 panels.
それぞれのパネルに
You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute different arts.
では試しに疾風掃除を使って
Try
みるで
using
ござるよ
Try it out by using the scale blade.
疾風掃除 OK バッチリだ
Alright, perfect.
スキルトリガーは
The skill trigger is not just a shortcut.
例えば
It can also be used to stop enemy attacks or it can be used to interrupt one of your own.
イオテン大事なことを
Aren't you
忘れ
forgetting
ては
something
なる
important, Eoten?
スキルトリガーにはもっ
There's
と
an even more
強
important
い
use for the
使い
skill
方がある
trigger.
よ
忘れてないって
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right? Rengeki is an advanced skill attack with increased amount of inflicted damage. To perform Rengeki, use a skill attack when the enemy is surrounded by a blue and purple ring. It appears when continuously inflicted with damage. Okay. Favorite action is triggered when Rengeki is used or other conditions are met. Raises the morale of the party members, allows you to execute more powerful attacks. Conditions for favorite action vary with each party member. Okay.
よしいいぞ
There you go.
ではハセオの好きな
Very
ように
well.
やら
Shall we
せ
let
て
him
み
play
よ
as he
うか
wishes? That's a good idea. Alright, Haseo, it's up to you now.
キリンが
こんなものか
So that's it, huh? You can get a bonus for using Rengeki, so... Okay, health does not refill upon HP level up. Alright, good to know. So now we got the judge symbol and the beast temple open.
よーしよくやったそれじゃあ最後に獣人伝を目指してみようか
先ほど教えたようにマップを見て確認すると良いでござるよ
Alright, so now we'll go back to the beast temple and technically go through that now. Or just a thing we go back to and it's just like, okay, well here you go. Loot. Yeah, it's just, yay, loot.
これがサニワの神。
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law.
俺らは単に獣人像って呼ん
We
で
just
る
call it the beast statue, but I think in the game story it's supposed to be an important god or something.
ほら、あそこ宝箱が備えてあるだろ。
See that treasure box? That's offering of the beast statue.
ここでしかゲットできないレアアイテム
There's
が
a rare item inside you can only get in this area.
ハセオ開けるでござるよ。
いいのか？
いいからいいから
Hmm.
初心者が遠慮すんなよ。
Especially since you guys are gonna backstab me. That much I believe aware of. Sky armor.
ありがとう。
There we go.
え、何？
宝箱のアイテムは君の
セツラの獲物は君。
獲物。逃げ惑う子羊を一瞬で消すなんて快感なんだろう。お前みたいなバカはこのゲームやる資格ないんだよ。
おいおい、今回はセツに切らせてくれると約束したであろう。これはセツの獲物でござるよ。
That is a gnarly looking greatsword.
あっけないね。
インしたばかりの初心者はこんなもんでござるか。
ほらほら、なんか言ってみろよ。
もしもーし。
There's Oban.
たくちょっと優しいふりするとコロッと騙されるんだよね。おい、まだいるんだろ。なんだ。
Ugh.
Welcome to the world.
The world. I know what they were talking about. 8 months later.
恐怖 PKK の発生をだ。
何？
Just flexing on them now. Order!
?そんなに強いなんて思わなかったよ。100人の PK を切ったって噂もまんざら嘘じゃないみたいだね。そんな怖い顔すんなよ。ほら、謝るからさ。あんたもおとなしく散りやがれ。
トライエッジを知ってるか。
なんだって？
総縁をまとった伝説の PK の名だ。奴にキルされた PC は二度とゲームに復帰できないらしい。
はあ？くだらねえ。 BBS の怪談話信じてんじゃねえよ。いいか、このボルドー様に手をかけてただで済むとは思う。
使えねえな。ち
Implied that they decapitated the model. She know.
なるほど。刺繍の漂うようなキャラだな。
This character looks like she know.
PKK のハセオ君。PC をキルする PC、すなわち PK が横行する昨今のザ・ワールドは確かに嘆かわしい。しかしそれを力でねじ伏せる君たち PKK のやり方に理があるだろうか。
知らねえよ、そんなことは。
君はなぜ理もなければ利すらない無益な行為を続ける。月の木2番隊隊長七士会の榊、それを見過ごすことはできないそうだった。
月の木？なんだそれ、ギルドの名前か。あいにくお友達の勧誘なら間に合ってるぜ。
人の話は最後まで聞きましょう。榊さんの話まだ終わってないです。
アトリー、君の知り合いなのか？
いい
アトリ。
ネットゲームで同系の PC に会うのは別段珍しいことではない。とんだ人違いだな。
てめえ、いちいち。あ、ショートメールの着信か。
So I guess
デルタサーバー、隠されし禁断の被爆、アルケケルン大幕府にての
if I gotta piece two and two together.
送信書。あ、オーバー。
At the end of Roots, it left Haseo.
息があるのも大概にしろ。君たち PKK の行っている行為は PK と変わらないということを心しておけ。
My assumption is, I guess, it's just Haseo wandering around right now.
Over.
Guess something happened.
久しぶりだな、ハセオ。いや、今は死の恐怖と呼ぶべきか。強くなったな、あの頃よりもずっと。
強くなるしかなかったんだよ、あんたのおかげでな。あんた、今まで一体どこに。
ハセオ、お前は今のところよく期待に応えてくれてるよ。
黄昏の旅団が解体した時もあんたは来なかった。あんたこの半年間何してた。
そいつは小さな種子だった。そこに宿るものが何なのか確かめる術はただ一つだから、俺はそれを育てた。
育てた？何のことだ、オーバー。
比喩的な言い回しさ。
あんたが突然いなくなって俺たちはなんであの時いなくなっちまったんだ。あの後シノは
トライエッジのことを知りたい。
奴を知ってるのか。
半年前トライエッジにキルされたシノは二度とここに戻っては来なかった。リアルのシノのプレイヤーは意識を失い、未だに原因不明の昏睡状態だ。あれはただの PK じゃなかった。
シノのこと知ってたのか。
ああ、だが分かったのはそこまでだ。シノがなぜ意識不明になったのか、あの日あの時一体何が起こったのか。トライエッジに会うことが叶ったなら何かが分かるかもしれない。あるいはトライエッジを倒せば
シノの意識が戻るかもしれない。
俺の調査が正しければ今日奴が戻ってくる。あの悲劇の舞台にな。
悲劇の舞台。まさか
デルタサーバー、隠されし禁断の聖域、シノがキルされた場所だ。
クリーマレーブ大聖堂。やっとだ、やっとこの手で絶対にシノを取り戻してやる。なあオーバー。
ああ、これは俺たちにしかできないことだからな。
俺たちにしか。オーバー。
仕込みがあるので先に行く。聖域でまた会おう。
Okay, so here we are at the cathedral. I kind of I'll go over my
今
thoughts
日
when
やつ
this
が戻って
finishes
く
up.
るあの悲劇の舞台にな。
奴が帰ってくる。
ここには昔少女の像があったんだって。
少女？
アウラ、そう呼ばれてたらしいよ。
なんで亡くなっちまったんだろ
さあ、愛想を尽かしちゃったのかもね、この世界に。
う。何の音だ？
And there's the dark kite, essentially. Reboot complete.
あれ、
Huh? What the?
トライエッジと戦ってそれで
I was fighting Triage, but then... Continuing process.
くそ思い出せ
Damn
な
it.
い
I can't remember. System reformatting complete. Huh?
そんなことした覚えねえ
I
ぞ
don't remember doing that.
初期型と
Reformatted?
メールは
What's going on? What
メール
about my
ステーションを確かめ
emails?
よう
All your emails are gone. Huh?
そんなバカな
What the hell?
削除
never
なんてした
delete
覚えな
these.
いぞ全部消えてる
They're all gone?
なんか
Even the emails I got from Chino?
死の学本当に全部初期化され
Everything's
て
been
る
reformatted?
わけわ
What
か
the
んねえ
hell is going
な
on?
んでだよ
We have one new email.
メールとりあえず見てみるかオーバン
Hold on. There are two paths before you. One of these will lead to safety and shame. It is a path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It is a path where you continue the world and resume your search for the truth. Let me be blunt. The latter path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you have chosen it, there will be no turning back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time when you and I will meet once again in the world. When the time comes, I will once again say this to you. Welcome to the world.
苦難と
Trial and truth.
ザ・ワールドをやめるかどう
Whether
か
or
だ
not I
って
should quit the world?
答えなんて決まってるぜ
You should know better, Oban.
俺はあの世界に戻る
I'm gonna go back to the world. And then,
シノを取り返す
I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what. Well, let's see what's going on in the news. Okay. Free streaming, huh? Welcome to the Online Jack, where the no-holds-barred information program that brings you the hottest topics. Our star reporter, Salvador Arihara, will bring you all the dirt you want to know. And here's this week's Jack target, Dull Syndrome. Dull Syndrome is a mysterious illness that is secretly spreading among elementary school students. Our Online Jack investigators will look into Tachiro Sugai, the noted professor and author of online games are turning children into dolls. The dangers of Dull Syndrome. Okay, everyone, let's call our Salvador Arihara.
サルバドル・アイハラのオンラインジャック
Okay.
今最もホットな話題をリサーチする強行突撃型情報番組オンラインジャックさてネットの前の諸君今日のジャックターゲットはドール症候群だ
Okay.
知ってるかい近頃小
Heard of
学
it?
生を
It's
中
the
心に
mystery illness that's spreading like wildfire among grade schoolers.
無反応や無気力
It
など
causes verbal and mental defects that leave victims non-responsive.
つまり子供がお人形みたいになっちゃう病
That's right, the disease turns children into lifeless dolls. Oh no!
我がオンラインジャッ
We'll
クは
fight back. To combat this earth-shattering crisis, we at Online Jack have started an investigation.
私が世界
I,
を救おう
Salvador Arihara, will save the world. Okay.
ドール症候群
It's called Doll Syndrome, a truly mysterious illness. Some scientists tell us the cause of endocene disrupting chemicals, but I want to showcase here is this book.
ネットゲームが子供を人形にする
Internet games are turning our kids into dolls, a warning about Doll Syndrome.
この本を書いたのはここに住む筑波大学
Tachiro Sugai, a professor from Tokyo University, wrote a book and lives here.
ドール症候群の元凶はなんと
According to his book, Doll Syndrome's root cause is none other than online games. Online games. Famous games such as The World.
全世界で1200万人が夢中の
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to actually read this, like keep up with this and read it. It's gonna be...
何年か前にもザ・ワールドが原因で
意識不明者が出たとか出ないとかって話があったけれど、今度はドール症候群もネットゲームのせいですか。まったくネットゲームに世間の風は冷たいよ。だったらこの本の根拠をお聞かせ願おうというわけだ。ではいざ。
なんだこんな夜遅く。
どうも、僕オンラインジャックのサルバドル・相原です。教授が出版したネットゲームが子供を人形にするについてお聞きしたいんですが。門前払い。開けて菅井教授、お話聞かせてちょうだい。
どうせわしの本をとんでも扱いしたくて来たんだろう。帰れ。
ここでちゃんと弁解しないとますます疑われますよ。
弁解することなどない。わしは独自の調査に基づいて事実を書いただけだ。
独自のデータとか言って、そのデータの出所が怪しかったりするんですよね。
お前らと一緒にするな。
だったらデータのソースを明かしてくださいよ。教授に迷惑はかけませんから。
貴様らなど信用できるか。それとわしは助教授じゃ。
はい。菅井助教授に取材を断られた我々は、独自のデータをもとに菅井氏が調査を行った
Went undercover? Really?
ここが菅井助教授がドール症候群の調査を行った小学校です。ありふれたこの小学校を龍馬が蝕んでいるんでしょうか。ではいざ。さあ良い子のみんな、このサルバドル・相原が来たからには安心したまえ。
何ですかあなた授業中に。
おお、こんなところに可憐な一輪の花が。セニョリータ、僕と一緒に世界を救おう。サルバドール。皆さん、ここは職員室です。先生に呼び出しを食らうなんて小学校の時に
Oh damn, this is dated.
取材はきちんと許可を取ってからでないと困ります。
アポなし取材が番組のモットーです。
芸能界って常識ないんだから。
怒った顔も魅力的。
一体何の取材ですか。
ドール症候群ですよ。4年1組担任田島みちる先生。
Okay. Yeah, that. Yeah, no. R2 breaks the 12 million mark. CyberConnect Japan has announced today that its popular online game, The World R2, has sold 12 million copies worldwide. CC Corp's other products include The World, Fate Must Die, Person, and Kurokuro Michi. The World R2 is an online game set in a fantasy world where humans and beasts live together. Players become world-renowned adventurers and travel around killing monsters and discovering the world's secrets. As recently as a few years ago, shares in the world were at an all-time low due to the emergence of new developers. On top of that, the world was completely shut down after all data was lost in a disastrous fire at CC Corp headquarters. Amid the chaos and compensation issues that resulted from those events, CC Corp announced a sequel, The World R2. Most people deemed it a desperate plea for attention, and many analysts declared that R2 would fail miserably. However, the figures shown today have proven that The World is as popular as ever. CC Corp seems confident. Watch us overcome the problems we encountered on our previous title. Seems everyone will be watching The World for some time to come. Okay. Other headlines. New space station nearing completion. Okay, let's see about this. It has been around 5 years since the space station Evolution was completed and the second station announced. The International Space Station, built with the cooperation of America, Japan, the EU, Russia, and China, is finally nearing completion. Initially, it was projected to launch in 2017. Oh, okay, there's actually a video, or an image. In contrast to the Evolution... Yep. In contrast to the Evolution, which is currently being used as a space laboratory, the new space station is planned for use in construction of moon bases, exploration of Mars, and the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. And there's a movie attached to this.
日本などが参加し、2017年の完成を目指していた国際宇宙ステーションが完成間近となりました。サッカー場ほどもある巨大な有人施設では、宇宙環境を利用したさまざまな実験、研究を行うことになっています。
Newscapter. Okay. Nation unified on a citizen numbering system. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a lengthy read. There's a movie at the bottom of it, so. The Administration Relations Bill has been passed with a majority vote. With this, the digitization of our government approaches its final stages. Starting this month, all local servers managed by regional governments will be frozen, and all the various ID rules used by self-governing bodies will be unified to the federal government specifications. In addition, it will become required for all governing bodies to adopt the numbering system, and for all citizens to wear their own number at all times for administrative purposes. This system, introduced to speed up government processes by conducting them online, is already being used online in online banking, shopping, and other sites. By using a receiver placed in one's home, all Japanese citizens will be able to use their cell phones and mobile computers to access a variety of services from anywhere across the country. Ugh. Yet, in spite of the incredible conveniences we have today, the system has met with severe opposition. Recently, the Independent Japan Party won many seats in the lower house of the Diet, and because of their popular position to abandon the bill altogether. Calls for all political parties to discuss this bill are still continuing, and the problem has attracted a lot of media attention. Mr. Koji, chief editor of the weekly magazine NetWatcher, had this to say. It is true that this system will make things very convenient, but when you compare the time when the bill was first approved to now, encryption technology has made huge leaps. It's kind of weird. The NAB, Network Administration Bureau, has been established, and some semblance of order has been brought to the internet. There are far fewer data leaks, and at first glance it would appear that there are no problems whatsoever. However, take a moment to think. In exchange for IT advancements and a more convenient lifestyle, we all have been reduced to being defined by a 15-digit combination. This is no different from the ear tags placed on cows and horses to tell them apart. It's no wonder people are so opposed to this degrading system. Despite all this, the system has made it through the legal process and will soon be a part of our lives. Will there ever be a day when we'll welcome it? Daily Huichi.
行政オンライン関連法案が与党の賛成多数で可決され、国民背番号制の導入が決定的になりました。これによって政権の進めていた電子政府化はいよいよ最大の山場を迎えました。
Okay. Let's see. Games to blame for juvenile delinquency? I'm a hero. These words are written on a sketchbook found in a young boy's school bag. The recent outbreak of juvenile delinquency is said to be the effect of video games, according to experts. Games have far better graphics compared to novels and comics and games. Alright. Games have far better graphics compared to novels and comics, and games are interactive. It is easy for children to see themselves as the protagonists of their favorite games. This is a dangerous phenomenon. For example, what would happen if a child were to play an extreme action game and began to believe that he was the game's main character? He could possibly act in real life thinking the same way he could in game. It frightens me just thinking about the consequences of that. There are several cases of parents of both game-influenced assailants and their victims suing game companies, claiming that they are responsible for making their children into criminals, or are somehow responsible for their child's death. However, the games companies respond by saying, "We have implemented a perfectly good rating system for our games, and no one is allowed to buy them without proper identification." Perhaps the ones who are truly to blame are the parents who allow their children to buy such games. Oof. Granted, this is an argument that is still, That still goes on today, ironically. A friend of one of the victims had this to say. You can't just blame the problem on one thing. It's more complex than that. Everyone involved has to share the blame. Game makers, parents, and even myself are no exception. We should all realize this and stop this pointless arguing. After all, it's not like arguing will bring back what was lost. Fair. CC Japan announces new model M2D. CyberConnect Japan has announced a new model of M2D, Micro Monocle Display. Okay, so that's kind of what the whole system is working here. The M2D has been developed as the next generation of HMDs, head-mounted displays. Previous models have suffered from various imbalances such as high performance technology and a heavy, awkward helmet or goggle types that were lacking in audio-visual capabilities. However, this new generation HMD features all the comfort of a light goggle display together with an AV performance that outputs previous helmet types. It features standard 1280 by 1024 full color projection display, complete with transparency option, and high quality audio immersion thanks to its new Omnisphere system. Its default usage is monocle mode, a mode where the screen displayed is in only one lens, but is also capable of switching into double lens mode, allowing one to fully enjoy a fully immersive virtual world. Customer service is also excellent with regular updates and complimentary software. I personally recommend the software Automatic Broad Interpretation. It allows you to select objects in front of you and provides easy access to information about them. It has already been selected as the standard equipment for the CC Japan's online game, The World R2. Plans for it to be used in other company projects are said to be in the works. It's a bit pricey with a suggested price of $420, but it is worth it. I can't wait for its release, Impulse.
ディスプレイをかけていこう。ビジネスにエンターテインメントに。あなたをモバイルの重さから解放する新型 M2D マイクロモノクルディスプレイ発売。目の前にネットが広がる。
Alright. There's a lot to read here. I think it's adding more as I go down. I think what I'm gonna do, just gotta go through and just, like, read through them, and then summarize them. Because there is a lot. Today marked the official launch of ASST, short for Advanced Supersonic Travel. Since the use of Concords was abandoned more than 10 years ago, Japan and Europe have cooperated to develop the first usable ASST model. The plane seats 250 people, possesses a cruising range of 10,000 kilometers, and can fly from Tokyo to New York in roughly 4 hours, a considerable reduction from the current 14-hour trip. Although a day trip to New York City is no longer a mere dream, to make this dream come true will require some serious cash. The current price for a one-way New York-Tokyo ticket is 3,200,000 yen, or roughly $30,000. A round trip is double that. It's enough to make the old, expensive Concorde prices feel like a pocket change in comparison. However, there appears to be no shortage of people desperately seeking tickets despite the high prices. The moment ASST flights were announced, new Ace Airlines phones began ringing off the hook for requests for tickets, causing the phone lines to become jammed. One NAA employee remarked that he just hopes his company can keep going at this rate. And then they had a note. A round-trip Concorde flight between London and New York costs between $9,000 to $13,000.
マッハ3以上で飛行する新超音速旅
Plane
客
looks
機
neat.
ASST の就航が決定しました。これによって東京ニューヨーク間が現在の14時間から4時間余りと大幅に短縮される予定です。
Okay. Outdoor introverts. Now this is a problem. This is actually like in more recent years. That's kind of actually like with the stuff like what was it, the whatever that Apple headset was, and you got like stuff like Google Glass and stuff like that, like stuff like that. But it's like, yeah. People being immersed in whatever headset they have on and just ignoring the world, which is good for some people. That could also be a problem. Goes on both levels. It wasn't long ago that the word introvert referred to someone who would spend most of the day cooped up in their room playing an online game. But now, advances in mobile technology have given birth to a new type of introvert, known as outdoor introverts, who play online games wherever they go. At least they're out touching grass. These introverts insist that they are healthier than their indoor counterparts because they spend more time outside, but their refusal to let go of their mobile devices, whether they're traveling to work or school, shopping, eating out, or even going on a date, is unnatural. One of these introverts, John Doe, a 20-year-old college student, says, "Nothing I do in the real world feels real. It's so much more satisfying to complete a quest with your friends together online." For them, online games are more than just entertainment. If anything, their mealtimes and errands only serve as something to do in between game sessions. And now these people are outside, being introverts like it's completely unnatural.
一昔前、ネットゲームで配
Online
信といえ
junkie.
ば部屋に閉じこもり、パソコンにかじりついている人々のことでした。しかし現在では、モバイル機器の向上によって屋外でもネットゲームに興じる新しいタイプの廃人が問題になっています。
Death by gaming, a worldwide epidemic, jeez. Though, this is also these problems are real-world problems, so I can't really say that these are, like, fictitious problems. It was a problem back in the day for online games, especially, like, World of Warcraft. That's where you heard most of it come from. Like, people just binging it, and then binging it to the point where they give up their own health. Incidents for players dying from playing online games for too long are increasing around the world. In most cases, players died from heart failure due to extreme exhaustion after playing a game for over 30 hours straight. One college student was enjoying a game at an internet cafe when he suddenly collapsed. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The student was a well-known player in the online game The World and was reportedly leveling up his character in preparation for a title match in the arena, an online series of gladiator-like battles. There have also been incidents of players dying from too much excitement after losing an arena match, placing greater focus on the problem of online game addiction. So, deleted data, ongoing grudges, huh? Some people have said in a flash the world was gone. It has been 2 years since the largest online game ever in the world, with 20 million copies sold worldwide, was taken offline. It was around this time that CyberConnect Japan, hereby referred to as CC Corp., had a fire at their headquarters. As the extent of the damage caused by the fire, which wiped out all the world's data, became increasingly apparent, CC Corp leaders held a rather somber press conference. The game program, character data, and cyber data were all reduced to ashes, and what was left was drenched in water used to put out the fire. This happened soon after a string of break-ins, which meant the usage of Megafloat had just been stopped. All backup data was in the company headquarters. Online data has been recognized as a property for many years now, but unlike antiques, jewelry, or other tangible objects, the moment data is damaged or disappears, it loses all of its worth forever. Even now, the voices of those seeking their lost property can be heard, but CC Corp refuses to budge from their unwavering attitude of, it's gone and it ain't coming back. Now, 2 years since the incident, there still appears to be no end to the discussions about online data, personal property, and protection, even with the imminent release of The World R2. This is also why, like, this is like nailing all the real world problems right now. No lie. And ubiquitous family surpassed 70%. The Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare announced today that according to the latest Japanese census, the number of ubiquitous families have surpassed 70% of the population. Ubiquitous is a Latin word meaning present everywhere. It refers to the third generation of computers. The first generation was mainframe, one computer per household, and the second was the personal computer, one for each family member. In the current third generation, using a computer in daily life has almost become as natural as eating. We can connect to the internet without effort or even conscious thought anywhere, anytime. Home electronics are now managed by the personal home server, and we are now able to watch over everything, from the contents of our refrigerator to the temperature of our bathtubs, programming TV shows, into our HD recorders, and even checking if our doors are properly locked, from any terminal anywhere, including our cell phones. Furthermore, progress made in voice and handwriting recognition has opened up computers to a more active, flexible method of working, and users are no longer ruled by a strict list of settings managed by a machine. While it comes to no surprise that most active members of the ubiquitous family are in their 20s, what is surprising is that the next largest group is made up of senior citizens. The ministry reports that the main reason for this is the added simplicity of such connectivity allows the elderly in managing their homes. Okay. Other than that, I think we'll just go through something, just watch the movies.
サイバーコネクトジャパン社の新本社ビルがこのほど完成しました。2年前の火災では出火原因は電子機器からの発火とされ、多数の死者・負傷者を出していました。
Like I said, I'll probably just skim through these and give you guys a bit of a at least a little synopsis. Because reading through all this stuff will turn into an actual news show. Okay, so yeah, they opened up a museum in the, they opened up a new headquarters that had that they put a CyberConnect museum in there, and the characters that they had in the world kind of, you know, greet them personally. And people are going back to the office. Okay, apparently, people were knocked out. It's worth it, though. Yeah, I know. Gotta give you an idea of the state of things. I'll read that little note about the Tri-Surveillance Networks, but it looks like they kind of went back over the fact that there was the huge fire that happened 2 years ago in this world. But it looks like people were sent to the hospital because of electric shocks from the servers, and then they're kind of just going off of what happened many years ago. That something similar happened. I will read this little note here. The Tri-Surveillance Network system, 3 different AIs are set to inside the company network to monitor it. It is designed to prevent information leaks, improper network usage, and company-wide system problems. Developed in 2010 by an International Electronic Holy crap, that's a fucking title. The International Electronic General Technology Research Center. There we go. The dark side of the online generation. We'll just watch this movie.
武装した少年らによる校内騒動で事件を起こした生徒3人がネットゲームの愛好者であったことが分かりました。事件の真相が明るみになるにつれ、ネットゲームに対する批判が急速に広がっています。
This is kind of also a real world thing. As soon as we called each other by our world names, I felt like something had gone far away, said one of the young culprits to his lawyer. It has been since 2 months since the incident in which 3 young boys took over a school faculty room. Currently, they live in separate rooms while undergoing a reform program. Only recently has one of the boys started to speak out about what happened that day. Even now, they continue to inhabit a virtual reality, said a source close to the boys. They don't like to talk about school, and when asked about their family or friends, they reply with only the most basic information possible. The only time their eyes sparkle is when talking about the world. When asked who his best friend is, one boy replies with a Western name. If one were to then ask him what is the name of his pen pal, his expression saddens and he responds, "I don't have any friends in real life." One thing these boys can be said have in common is the fact that they have completely removed themselves from the real world. They do not trust the real world. I told people online about my problems. In real life, no one would care about them, but online, everyone cares. My online friends are also nice. They worry about me. They give me advice. I wish real life was like my life online. Although discussion about the effects of online gaming on young boys have been going on for years, public opinion has been moving against games as more and more facts of this case come to light. These boys know of reality, yet do not seem to understand it. What will they see when they return to the real world? Bananas. They'll see bananas. Okay. From this point, I am just gonna... There's a lot of... Like, it's an insane amount of world building. But... Now, that's a kind of a real world one, too. They're talking about global warming. And... reducing the amount of our carbon footprint. And then a sports thing. Technology. Virtual classroom stuff. Which, it's funny because that's also a real world thing right now. They talk about, essentially voice-activated GPS systems that are powered by AI. I want a chipmunk, and this is exactly the same thing, kind of like in the, as bad as it sounds. It's the same thing as I don't know if this is an actual real world thing. I would have to assume it is, since you know, they do have like the those chips you can actually put into dogs and whatnot. But I imagine some people do this. Like, would do the same thing to their kids. This is exactly what this is talking about. But it's similar to, like, you know, people having their phone on them nowadays. Like, the Apple tags and whatnot. And then what's going on here in the arts? And they're talking about the PKers. And... Crimson Versus, apparently an arcade game, or a card game, online card game, seems to be down. Okay. So I have to kind of... Okay, well, since it's in here, it means something we're going to be able to play at some point. Mm, 263 plugins. Alright, we gotta go through the forums either way we go about this. Existence of the PK system. Okay, this is actually a forum. Oh, fun. So wait, I can just hit show all and go through each one at a time. We're going to talk about PKs. PK system was around since the days of Fragment until it was abolished in the middle days of the World R1. It was a system that made the world really unique. When PKs were abolished, the players held protests at each of the root towns, and fan sites demanded that PKs be brought back. Now, for the World R2, the PK system is brought back. It has its pros and cons, but players generally welcomed it when it first started. But lately, there's been a growing number of people who call for it to be abolished again. In the Outside World 2, people are talking a lot about whether it's morally correct to have a game where people kill each other. So considering all these things, I have a question. Does the world really need PKs? Please give me your detailed answers. Thank you. The purpose of this thread is not to criticize PKing. Please don't flame or troll. Thank you. You got people that agree it as a system. I think the world definitely needs PKs, though I personally hate PKing. In network games with no PKing, you have no choice but to accept getting cheated or get swindled by other players. But in the world, there's a PK system. If you use your brain, you can use the PK system to protect yourself. So just from a self-defense point of view, the PK system is necessary. That's basically my opinion. Then somebody's against it. I'm against the current PK system, but I won't say that the system itself is bad. However, I can't agree with a system that blames the victims and says that if you don't want to get PK'd, you should do the PKing first. For example, they could make servers where PKing is allowed and others where it's forbidden. Or you can make it so you can turn PKing on and off. If it's off, you can't PK someone, and you can't be PK'd either. I wish CC Corp would think of a way to separate the people that want it and the people that don't want it. Let's see. Only a game, Renji. I personally think either way is fine. Even if you do get PK'd, it's not that big of a deal if it's within the game. So maybe you'll lose some experience in the time you spent to get those points. At worst, you may lose some items too, that's all. So, do you really have to talk about those who got PK'd and who did the PKing? Naturally, if your dear character is PK'd, it's going to upset you, but it's just a game, right? I'm not saying you should enjoy being PK'd, but maybe you should just take it a little bit more lightly. It's not an issue is it necessary or not, is it? That's a part of the game. The real winners are the ones who have fun. I'm all for the PK system. I started playing the world because it had a PK system, which is something that I wanted to experience. Although my fear of retaliation prevents me from PKing anyone. For someone who wants to play the game with a PK system, such as myself, it is absolutely necessary to have one. But to be honest, I don't really care if the world has it or not. I'll go to a game go to whatever game has the best PK system. Lastly, I want to add a personal comment. To all you people who say that you hate PKing but still play the world, which is a game whose main selling point is the PK system, I just want to say go play another game. I'm begging you. And there's okay. Let's read all of the posts. Well, if I'm gonna be doing all this reading, I'm gonna need some more tea. But I know I have to take a look at the forums to get code words. And the last one of this one is I disagree. I want to talk about the World War II. It's a mistake to have the PK system apply to the entire game. They say that the arena was created to calm down the whole PK controversy, but I think it's done the opposite. I think they should have made it so the PK system applied only to the arena and left the rest of the game PK free. People that don't want to get involved in PK can stay away from the arena, and the people who want to PK can go to the arena. That way both types of people would have been happy. It's the same thing for the trouble between guilds. Instead of killing each other in areas where there's a dispute, it would be way better if they could just solve it fairly in the arena. That's the way it should have been handled. I think the current PK problem is born from the fact that the world is borderless. But it's not too late to fix things, so I think they should consider reworking the entire system. So I guess I have to say I'm against the current PK system. Okay, let's see. Where can I get an Ohm Shell? What the hell is an Ohm Shell? I'm looking for an Ohm Shell. I just started, so I don't have much money, and I'm hoping to get one for some monsters and treasure chests. Where can I find one? Someone tell me. Must be tough getting started. Let me think. Go to the area below and break the barrels. I think you'll find some. Buzzing Wrath's Puddle in Delta. Though you don't have money, be brave and you'll do fine. Good luck. Yep. This is why we have to read the forums. The Epitaph of Twilight. Oh boy. It's gonna be a chunky one. Let me go get some tea real quick. I will be back in about in a couple minutes. Alright, we're back. I have topped off my tea, so I can actually read this without my throat, like, imploding upon itself. Alrighty. We're talking about the Epitaph of Twilight. I heard a weird thing from a friend of mine. Is it really true that the world was created based on the epic poem Epitaph of Twilight? Also, if this is true, what is that on the official page? Does anyone here know anything about this? Okay, somebody's just responding to what the other person said, and it's as essentially replies. I believe this is true. CC Corp won't officially admit it though. Well, that's the Epitaph of Twilight, right? Okay, more replies. That's the Epitaph of Twilight, right? I heard that the Epitaph of Twilight was a fantasy-style story about a search for a dragon. But the main background story for the world is just a bunch of guys fighting each other? I don't think that can be right. The previous version, The World R1, was most definitely based around the poem Epitaph of Twilight. It's said that the words are written on the altar of Hull Grounds are proof of that. With regards to The World R2, the two advanced planners structured the game from scratch while incorporating the atmosphere of The World R1 as much as possible. And then they're like, excuse me, but can you tell me your source? CC Corporation's e-zine. So, this is how I think it is. The Fragment, based on the Epitaph of Twilight. The World R1, based on the Epitaph of Twilight. The World R2, CC Corp's original scenario, partially based on the previous game. Huh? That e-zine has insider info from the... I need a... Okay. Try to loosen up my mouth a bit. That e-zine has insider info... Oh, come on, man. I cannot talk today. Blah. That e-zine has insider info from the designers? I figured it would just be mindless advertising. Damn, I underestimated them. Did you need to be a gold member of the CC Corp official fan club to receive the e-zine? Exactly, but you need to have $30 cash in your cyber wallet, so think carefully before you register. Wasn't there a guild that was collecting the Epitaph of Twilight and the Twilight Keys? I wonder if that guild is still active. I don't hear anything about them anymore. And that was actually brought up in Roots. So, because the original guild that Haseo was a part of with Ovan and Shino and Tabby and the other dude that I cannot remember his name, Shishiwa or something. They were hunting for the keys of Twilight, which are virus cores. Then Ovan got captured, and etc., etc. This is starting to look more and more like a bad rumor board. And then they're responding about the thing. About the guild. That was the Twilight Brigade. Now that you mention it, I haven't heard a thing about them lately either. They used to be so active too. I wonder what happened. Maybe they broke up? Yeah, pretty much. The guild itself is no longer around. It seems they just fell apart when their leader disappeared. But I heard the leader recently returned to the world. I guess former members of that guild are starting to get active again too. Maybe. I mistakenly used a rare serrated edge nickel coin I bought at an auction to buy a rice ball. Good evening. This is W. Rice. Wow, really? I wonder if the rumor board is going to get busy again. If it gets to being what If it gets to be what it used to be like, I'll be posting there too. Bring on the Twilight Brigade. And then somebody's just like, sorry for the noob-like question, but what exactly is this Epitaph of Twilight and the Twilight Key business? And then here comes the explanation. Well, please forgive my presumptuousness, but let me try to explain. The Epitaph of Twilight. This is an epic poem that was posted on the internet for free. People say that the world R1 is based on it, but CC Corporation denies it. The person who wrote the poem is dead now, and you can no longer see the website where it was originally posted. The poem itself has been scattered as well. Twilight Key. This is a legendary item that is said to grant the wishes of whoever is lucky enough to find it. Lots of players have been looking for it ever since the days of Fragment. Despite the fact that an extremely large number of people are looking for it, there are no reports of anyone having seen it. Lately, most people have started to think that it might just be another urban legend since the information is so vague. I hope the above information has been useful. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. Wrote this one? Ace? So the Twilight Brigade is a guild that is dedicated to finding something that doesn't exist? That sounds kind of romantic. Okay. And then you have I Miss R1. Loving new things is part of human nature, but so is loving old things. I want to go into the area again with a character that I put my spirit into making. I want to play with my dear companion. The images of a drenched CC Corp headquarters on the news. Toasted servers standing there with disrepair. Oh, wait. The images of a drenched CC Corp headquarters on the news. Toasted servers standing there with despair. The diligent petitions were not answered as CC Corp announced the resignation of the R1 restoration. However, listen to this. Even so, the old warm-hearted me still wants to go back. Note, I'm actually still warm-hearted. And I hope the CC Corp guys, especially the executives, hear my cries, and I hope they bring back our dear old world. I want them to bring back R1 too. It's not that I hate R2, it's just I have more memories with R1. Damn it, who started that fire anyway? Was R1 really that great? Isn't everyone exaggerating a bit? Graphically, R2 is way, way better. The game system is better too. I think R2 wins hands down. I really hope R2 takes off. Then somebody responded to that. I admit that's true, but how do I put it? That doesn't matter. It's just not the same as R1. We want our old R1 back. I feel like this opposite sentiment on most of the time about Final Fantasy XIV 1.0. Like, I've heard a few people kind of like it. Few people want it back. Most people say no. I will say aspects of it, as they work towards the future, I hope they bring back. But not the whole system, no. The whole system was barked. The current version of 14 is still better than that, but there was a lot of system stuff in terms of how the world, like Eorzea felt, that could be brought in to give it a more atmospheric thing. I haven't been through a lot of ARR since they redid the graphics, so that's a whole other thing, but anyway, I feel the sentiment. I have to feel the sentiment. I started playing from R2, so I don't understand why everyone makes such a big deal about R1. So here's my question. If R1 was brought back or remade or whatever, what would y'all do? I'll play them both. The reason I don't want to lose characters I've built up in... The reason is that I don't want to lose characters I've built up in R2. But I also want to play R1. Which... This game came out a lot, I think, well before that. It's kind of... Yeah, this is not still the same online sentiment. That's a tough question. I guess I'd like to play both, but I don't have much money. I'm not clever enough to play both at the same time, so I guess I'd wind up playing R2. Basically, I'll keep playing R2. Just like App Star, I can't see myself playing both. But if our old character data is restored, I might just quit R2 and play R1 instead. Crimson Versus. We'll poke through all of them. This is a thread about people wanting sexy guy cards. Alright, complaining about this won't speed up the process, so why don't we have a constructive discussion on what we can expect for the next version? A CC Corp employee may read it and pick up on some of our ideas. So, is this how Crimson Versus will change in its next release? Okay, write down all your best thoughts. This may sound selfish, Judica. There will be more hot girls. Huh? You don't like that? Personally, I would really love to see it, LOL. The opposite. I wish they'd come out with sexy guy cards. I like guys with toned biceps and abs. I get hot just imagining them. It's a bunch of thirsty ladies. Well, for a moment, I agree with you, but you go for guys with muscles, LOL? As for me, I like lanky, pretty guys. Forget that I said anything. Sorry for being realistic. I wish they increased the number of cards in your deck stock. I hate having to have the deck in front of you and making notes all at the same time. Sorry for the boring opinion. Monster cards! Tons of them! Pile them on! Can't get enough. Whew, I'm already in the world mode. Well, the next version I want to see is twice as many. No, 4 times as many monster cards. That's what I want. I thought they might do that. By the way, Tanu, are you that Tanu? Kestrel's beast lover, right? I know it's out of the blue, but I love how you run around Makano screaming, "Beastie!" LOL. In the next version, I want to see them make my portrait even more beautiful. I'm sure they'll do exactly that. Yikes, my cover's blown. And on top of that, are you hitting on me? Wow. Things are heating up in here, LOL. I want them to use famous cartoon artists and illustrators for the artwork. The artwork now isn't bad, but if it were by some of these artists, it would be so out of this world. I want to see cards by Mr. So-and-so, don't you think? Nogmeg's post has been beautifully ignored. This has nothing to do with the next version, but I wish they'd put out an art collection, if possible in hardcover. 1 picture per page would be perfect. Or maybe not, that would be too many pages. And a lot of ink, man. Or lady, I don't know, it's Apple Star. Oh, an art collection would be great. I'd want to put sketches in there too. Or maybe not, it's response to the too many pages. The cost would be even worse. How about the different artists? How about different artists drawing the same subject? What do you think? Sounds interesting, huh? Dogmeg. You don't appreciate my beauty? You guys are all blind. Well, I just wanted to try saying that. Don't get mad, okay? Dogmeg, you made me laugh. The art collection is a great idea, but it can't be too expensive. Advance. This thread's getting too long, so I'm starting a new one. You can read the continuation there. And, okay, we're gonna kind of paraphrase these ones. They're pretty much talking about how it's taking too long for the, about how the Crimson Versus has been down for so long. And people are stating it could be a virus. Yep. And this is talking about how to play the game when it was up. And that last one was talking about they couldn't load it. What's up color? What they do, shove fan art in here? Yeah, they did. I think this is a fan art thing they put in here. Oh, we get wallpapers? Ah, interesting. Downloading wallpaper. Ha, Haseo. Alien. Yeah, the wallpaper. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like skim through these for right now. Just in this case, yes, to speed things up. Cause I think we've been here for about like 2 hours just reading stuff. And it looks like these are all talking about the... Okay, so Apple Star's a lady. Oh, wait, hold up. Never mind. Maybe. Maybe, yeah. What about M2D? Okay, they're searching for Tan. It's kind of relevant. Because Tan got shut down at the end of Roots. Let's talk about Forest of Pain. I'll kind of re-scroll through these a minute. Okay. That's enough about the forum. We will have to go... I think I like the field one. Alright, back to the world then. description of the game and how it works. The entire lore of the... You know, going through all this is going to be a stream in its own regard. I gotta read these too, so... Alright, these guys are looking for guild members for a healing guild. The medic union. And this is talking about how forums work in general. Okay. So it has a magic resistance system, so I'll have to keep that in mind. And they have magic cancels. Chim Chim, lucky animal. Okay. Big Chim Chim. It's a King Chim Chim. Okay. And they will counterattack if you try to do that. Try to attack them, okay. The dark guy PK'd me. Note to self, I should have smoke screens on me. It doesn't look like I'll be able to fight my way through every bit. Make a well-balanced party, choose an area appropriate party, double check your expendable items, yep. Okay. Let's talk about soloing. Ah, okay, here we go. There's some more stuff. Truthful Marbles Bombs. Up front, Blaze and Camilla. There's some more words. That was kind of like good. Yep. That's why we read this. That's okay, that's actually useful information. 3 to 4 levels beneath your own. That's the controls ones. Okay. Back into the game then. As much as I want to sit there and just keep like reading through the forums like word for word, if we're gonna be doing that, we're gonna be here. We've already been there for like almost 2 hours just reading.
なんだこれ。装備が変わってる。まさか。レベル1。そうだ。アイテム。メンバーリスト。装備は。
Yep, you got reset, buddy.
キャラデータまで丸ごと初期化しやがった。
ねえ、さっきの人見た見た、変な腕ねえ。
Because I forgot to switch it before going back in.
オーバー。あいつなら何か知っているはずだ。
I see, that's why right there, because it won't let me freaking exit the... It won't let me actually go back to the main menu to fix it. Right now. And not gonna lie, it's kind of... That's why I've been stuck in this. I should have done it when I was in the OS, but I got so involved in reading that my brain kind of forgot there.
PC って何のジョブだろう。すっげえ珍しい方だったよな。
そこまで見てねえよ。
港区の方に行ったけど、よく見てこようかな。
Is where my problem therein lies.
PC かっこいい。
でもなんかいけすかない感じだったぜ。お前、ああいうのが好みなの？
どこ行った？
この先の路地に行った気がするけど。
I will be fixing it after I can actually get back to the main menu. It's like a waypoint thing. Yeah, because right now it's got me locked. Into story, so bleh. I can do nothing about it.
PK ども。
だよな。やっぱある程度の手応えがないとね。
ですよね。弱っちい奴らばっかりじゃ腕がなまっちまいますしね。
そこで言うと、この前のマルチウェポンは 相手にとって不足なし。
あいつ狙うんすか？
当たり前だろうが。このまま黙って引き下がるなんて真似、このボルドー様にはできやしないんだよ。
はあ。
なんで隠れてんだよ俺。あんな雑魚ども相手にこの俺が。
Yeah, that's pathetic, but you get knocked down to level 1, buddy.
冗談じゃねえ。何がどうなってんだ。
ガスパー大丈夫？
なんだなんだ？
君は大丈夫だった？
あ
れ？君初心者？
そうなの？びっくりしたよね。驚かせてごめんね。
ふざけるな。誰が初心者だ。俺は死の恐怖。
死の恐怖？
それってもしかして有名な PKK の長谷尾？
ああ、そっか。PKK か。どっかで聞いたことあるって思ったんだよな。でもそれって派生用だった気がするぞ。
そうだっけ？
そうだよ。
な、俺が本物の PKK の長谷尾だ。
そういうことはもう少しレベル上げてから言わなきゃ。
お前ら
初心者さんなら僕らがいろいろ教えてあげるよ。
こう見えてもオイラたちは初心者支援ギルドのカナードに所属してるんだな。
初心者支援ギルド？
一人前のプレイヤーになるために必要なゲームの基本知識を教えるギルド。
結構有名なんだぞ。
I have to get the
もっと
English.
まずメンバーアドレスをあげなくちゃね。受け取って。
メンバーアドレスっていうのはザワールドの中で
変なのに
だけ
絡まれちまったな。
連絡を取り合うための
結局
アドレスなんだ。
オーバンも見失ったし、とにかく今は一刻も早くレベルを上げて元の死の恐怖に戻らないとな。仕方ねえ。ちょっとだけこいつらに付き合ってやるか。
だから必ず承認してくれるわけじゃないんだよってちゃんと聞いてた？
ああ、聞いてた。
本当に？
本当だって。んなことよりいろいろ教えてくれるんだろ。ほら、とっとと次の授業に行こうぜ。
じゃあエリアに行こうか。
オイラたちをパーティーに誘ってカオスゲートに行くんだぞ。
Okay, warp point. Oh, we don't need a tune or anything to these, so that's good.
ここがカオスゲートだよ。
それは知ってる。
そっか。
デルタサーバー、うららなる先導。
I have no money. I have no money to speak of. We're gonna save you on slot 3, and then I'm going to do an Alt F4. Give me a minute. I want to switch it to the English dub if it's got it. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is by rebooting at this stage. Okay, there we go. Now we're using English dub.
Attention! Bringing one noob to the dungeon! Repeat, bringing one noob to the dungeon!
I told you that I'm not a noob.
I know. You're really the terror of death, right?
I can understand you wanting to roleplay something like that, but I'm not really sure if you should do terror of
There we
death.
go.
You know? Player killers are going to come after you, and it'll definitely be rough for you.
Hey, just shut up and listen.
So you're saying you're really the PKK Haseo, the terror of death. And when you logged in, your level went down from 133 to 1?
No way! I've never heard of a bug quite like that. Wow!
I'm not lying.
Okay, but still.
Gaspard, that's what he's role-playing.
Oh, now I get it. That's some really complicated character background.
It's not role-playing.
Don't be embarrassed. We'll accept your character concept.
Just relax and come with us.
Will you please listen to me already?
I'll say they're trying to explain himself, and then they're just like, what?
The enemy has been spotted.
Okay, maybe we should start by telling you about the skill trigger.
I already know about that.
But how could you know? You're just a noob.
No, I'm not.
Why don't we give it a shot?
Okay, come on, Haseo. Let's go fight the monsters.
Don't forget to use the skill trigger, okay? Not good.
Gale Blade! Shadow
Well, that's that, I guess.
Yes! Way to go, Haseo!
Yeah, looks like you can use the skill trigger just fine.
I just can't believe that you're a noob.
I told you, I'm not a...
Okay.
Let's move on. Will you two
just listen to me?
Yeah, found some Chim Chims. That's where we came in. All right.
Help! Haseo!
Well, that's that, I guess. Let's get going!
Well, that's that, I guess.
More chimps. Better be careful.
I'll try my best.
That was nothing.
Get wrecked. Come on. Oh, there's more. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like this isn't supposed to work like this. I could literally just stand here and just do this. Unless this game has something like Persona and it's just like a Grim Reaper come out of nowhere and just like die. I guess we'll just stay here for a hot minute, just farm out gyms. I will use this to our advantage. Especially with Gaspard just standing there. I don't have to chase him down and kick him. I just keep kicking the switch. And he auto kills him. Gem Collection Agency. This is like literally the most effortless grind I've ever do in any game. Stand here and kick the button. $180 chim. This is really fun. This is a really easy grind. So, how's everybody's day doing? We're just sitting there farming out Chim now. If I literally don't have to move and nothing's gonna come kill me, this right now is the way just to do it. Turn the Chim. Ugh. Just like a minigame. Ooh, big boy. That's like 20 Chim. I don't know what Chim is used for. All I know is it's an MMO currency. With any MMO currency, I'm going to need a lot of it. Like I said, ultimately it seems like the best method of farming this stuff out. They come to me at a rate per 3. Every once in a while we'll get a big boy. Big Chad. Like that one, Big Chad. Oh, one button. One button. Like, I have no clue if it's supposed to work like this. But this is the best way to do it right now, so we're gonna... Yeah, dude, this is really fun. Totally fun. Grinding chim out. Almost up to 600. I keep hearing like something in the background that is sounding like a Lalafell. Like, must be a bird or something in the game, and it's just like it's reminding me of the Lalafell, like, yeah, thing. Stop sitting like this. I keep doing that, and that's what's messing up my foot. Stop it. IRL, I keep sitting Indian style in my chair, and that's what's like screwing up my like left foot. Right now, I have evil number. I paused the game, okay. $711. 711. Easy kicks. Lots and lots of easy kicks. Butt rice. That's what they call them. Okay, alright. So apparently I don't know when these chimp assassins come into play. Oh damn, there's two kings on that one. Nice. because it's easy. But it does a lot of chimp spears. So many chimp spheres. They won't be happy about this, and I know now that I know that the assassins are a thing, I'll have to keep an eye out for them, but fuck it. Well, I heard 30. Well, I read the max cap is 999, so. At least what I've heard. This is really fun. You guys are really just standing there auto-killing them. Fairly easy. Like, if there was a grind like this in a online MMO, they would have this shit patched out already. Most of the time. King on that one. 972. Not bad. Alright, well, that's the maximum amount of chims we can carry.
There's another enemy!
Well, now that you know how to use the skill trigger, let's learn about Rengeki.
I already know about...
Okay, then let's go and fight them.
I'll tell you the timing to execute it, so make sure you use it.
Listen to me, damn it!
Don't worry, we're listening, all right.
Yeah, right.
Help! Haseo!
Well, that's that, I guess.
Was the Rengeki too difficult?
I just forgot for a second.
It's all right. Don't be shy. We'll tell you exactly.
Now, when you attack an enemy, there are times when you'll see blue and purple. When this happens, use any skill that is ready. If you succeed, your skill will intensify. Then you'll be able to do...
This is called Rengeki.
It might be a little tricky at first.
Good luck.
Let's keep going.
Well, I couldn't necessarily do it because none of them did actually show up that show that up. So.
Let's go to the Beast Temple. Do you know about Awakening?
No, I don't.
See? I knew that you were a noob.
Hey!
Now, Haseo. We'll tell you all about them, so don't scowl, okay?
Yeah. So, what is this awakening thing you were talking about?
Well, it's a special attack that you can do together with your party members. Do you want to give it a shot? It's a lot easier to understand it if you're in battle.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it. I'm gonna do my best.
Hey, I haven't agreed.
All right then, let's go encounter some enemies. Awakening is a state when a special kind of power has been activated. You can use it when the morale gets...
This is it! Okay, I'll do what I can!
I love using this technique.
You just got one step closer to becoming the terror of death.
The enemies get stronger as we go deeper, so let's kick some butt and get you leveled up.
Let's keep it up!
Oh, well, you know, I have Chim's fears.
First strike! Gale Blade! Shadow I guess we won!
Okay, well, we went that way.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on!
Well, that's that, I guess.
Stock on my chin.
This is bad.
I guess we won!
Same doors. There are various types of items hidden in the item box. There are 3 types of item boxes: object, treasures, and trap boxes. Target the item box, press A to search the item box. Okay. Okay, well, that was easy. Weird as the touchpad works for camera, and it's odd. Okay, that's the dead end.
Here goes! We did it!
Well, give my XP, let's move on.
Don't cry later!
Well, that's that, I guess.
Hey, do you guys know anything about Tri-Edge?
Tri-Edge? No, what's that? Some kind of event monster or something?
It's the screen name of a PK.
Never heard of him.
Me neither.
Yep. Well, stocked up on Chim.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law in the world's backstory, but we just call it the Beast statue.
And there is the treasure offering. See? Go on and open it, Haseo.
Hey, little Haseo. Been a while, huh?
They're from Kestrel.
Huh? What? Hey, who are these guys?
Famous player killers. What the? Not now.
Well, well. Looks like you haven't been keeping up since the last time we met. It took me a little while to recognize that you were really the terror of death.
What? He's real?
You're really the terror of death?
How amazing. I mean, what a coincidence running into you here. I tell you, it has to be destiny.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, right, moron. Give me a break. Someone sent me an anonymous email. So I decided to come and have some fun. Now, what should we play? Well, for starters, how about I love you to death?
I don't really know what's going on. But please, no violence.
Gaspard.
He got in my way.
Ah, hell. What is this? Just what the hell is going on here? What's happening?
Haseo! Run!
Are you scared? Man, I just love that expression, you know what I mean? God, there is nothing like PK.
Wait a minute. What the? Something is starting to... It's growing.
Hold it.
You guys look like you're having fun.
Who the hell are you? You want to be killed too?
Are you sure you want to do that? The guild that you PKers hate the most might be heading this way as we speak.
Moontree? I can't believe it. You tipped them off, you bitch!
Maybe I did.
Hey! What are we gonna do?
Fighting them now is only gonna bring more problems. You! I won't forget this!
What a silly girl. Don't you realize that I just saved you?
Yeah. Thanks a lot for saving us.
You're Haseo.
I don't recall telling anyone like you my name.
You're an unruly child, just like I heard you were.
What are you, a groupie?
Nice try, but I'm not interested in brats.
Well, I'm glad. Because I don't have any interest in old hags.
What? Old hag?
Only an old person like you would use such an outdated phrase like unruly child.
Damn brat. I'll have you know that I'm...
You're...
I'll come back another time.
As you wish.
Let me just give you one warning. Haseo, your character hides something. There is a dangerous power inside you.
Dangerous power?
Have you ever had the feeling like there was something strange growing inside your character? As if it is trying to get out. Well, anyway. I'll see you again.
Phew! Oh man, that was pretty scary.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so I didn't really get all of that, but basically, your character has some really messed up data, right?
What? Really? Well then you should go and tell CC Corporation all about it, and have them recreate your character for you.
It's not normal to go from level 133 to level 1 so suddenly.
Yeah, I know. You're right. It's definitely not normal, but... I guess you could say my enemy's not normal either.
Enemy?
If that dangerous power, or whatever she was talking about, can help, then I've got no choice but to keep using this character.
That sounds pretty serious to me. Oh well, anyway, good luck.
You know what? Come to think of it, didn't that lady say that she had already called the Moontree Guild?
That was just a bluff.
She lied?
No, not a lie exactly. That old hag just never said she had actually called them.
A bluff, huh? She's quite the strategist. What's wrong?
What are we doing wasting our time? I mean, what if those player killers come back here?
Yeah, good point. Let's hurry back to town.
Okay, so there's a ranking system. How lovely.
Hey. Why don't you have Moontree protect you?
Yeah, that's right. You've got those really strong-looking PKers after you.
Moontree is a guild that supports the abolishment of PKs.
And part of their mandate includes helping PK victims out.
Moontree, huh? Oh, them. You want me to beg those hard-headed dorks to protect me? Forget about it. I'd rather be PK'd than be protected by all those lecturing loudmouths. Seriously, who makes a charity group in a game?
Haseo.
What's wrong?
How long have you been standing there? What? You got a problem?
Look, Haseo, you don't understand anything about Moontree, okay? We're just trying to make the world a more enjoyable place. We just want to reach an understanding with everyone. I mean, doesn't everyone feel like being nice to someone sometimes? We want to protect those feelings. We want to be able to protect those feelings. But everyone likes to make fun of us, saying we're just some charity group or some cult. We just want to improve, together with everyone else. We are not here to lecture anyone. Do you get it? Do you understand? Do you, Haseo?
You...
Please, take this.
Huh?
I'm going to do everything within my power to explain Moontree to you. I want you to better understand who we really are.
Wait, don't I I get a say in this? Hey.
Yes?
So, how did you even recognize me anyway? I mean, I don't look anything like I used to before.
Well, I guess it's because you're still you.
Huh?
It's true that I didn't recognize you at first, but soon after that, I realized it was you. Oh, Sakaki's calling me, so I have to get going now. But I'll tell you a lot more about Moontree next time.
Okay.
Was she a member of Moontree? That's great! If you're friends with a Moontree member, the PKers are bound to leave you alone.
Man. Even though she's got the same face and everything, she's definitely not Shino.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
Well, that was all really interesting. Okay, we're gonna head for another area. How about you, Haseo?
No,
Okay, got it. Well, if you need anything, just call us.
We'll help you out.
See ya.
Yeah, later.
God, I'm so beat. What was that about? And what about that woman? And the dangerous power she talked about? I'll log out and check my email or something.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and do the log out and read the mail. Official site's got some. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's because I hadn't checked the lore stuff. And there's new forum stuff too, so. Let's check the mail first. From Pi. Remember this. This is basically a repeat of what we went over before, but don't forget. Your character hides a very dangerous power, and we are the only ones who are capable of controlling that power. So who are you anyway, lady? Yeah. That got a cryptic sound. Gaspard. So you really were the terror of death. I was so surprised. I wonder how many times I've been PK'd by now. LOL. Apparently Beast Race characters are really easy targets. Something like, I don't feel bad about killing it because it's just a dumb animal. Frowny face. If there's anything Syllabus or I can do to help, just let us know. If you find out anything about Triad, let me know. Yep. Thanks for adventuring together with me. I never would have thought you were the real terror of death. I've heard a lot about you. This was the 4th time I've been targeted by PKers. I'm just glad I didn't actually die this time, ROTFL. So what are you going to do again? It must be really rough having to start from scratch again. Leveling up? I'm going to level up, otherwise I can't even walk around the world without feeling inadequate. Okay. Quest. Dolly, Silas, and Gaspard. Hello, small birds. Enjoys chatting with Moontree members. Nice to meet you. Okay. Want a new cell phone, a G powered on graphics card, and advanced M2D. I've got your back. Smiley face. Favorite thing? Napping. Favorite food? Pelia. Hate avocado natto. Haseo, play with me. Okay. And what's going on in the forum aspects of things? Oh. New wallpapers. Tower of Death. Okay. Okay, not much going on there. Okay, just tell them I got a new wallpaper. Okay, I'm making a new save. And I think this is probably where I'm going to call it for today. Oh, what if going more into it? Tomorrow. We've got a good foothold in it now. So, yeah. We're just gonna end for today. We'll be back tomorrow around about the same time, about 6 p.m. this time, with some more of this. But y'all take it easy. Peace out. I'll talk to y'all later.